And some students that I see in this current subject are actually my former students that I taught before. Yeah, maybe either in your semester one or maybe during your diploma program. Yeah, because I teach with TAR University for almost every semester. Yeah, so that's why I can still see from your name or even the pictures that you have. I have seen these students before in my class before. Yeah. Okay, so now that is just a bit of introduction about myself, and I'm also a full-time lecturer, IT lecturer with another higher education institution. Yeah. Now I want to know who is the class rep for this group.
So I'm the class rep, Xiao Wei.
Okay. Okay. Wang Xiao Wei, right?
Yeah.
All right. Can you just type your phone number on our meeting chat?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What I'll do now is, for communication purpose, right? I will only add the class rep. I'm teaching 8 groups altogether. There are 8 classes I'm teaching for this semester. I will only create WhatsApp group for the class rep. And if there's any urgent matters, or any reminders or postponement of classes, I will inform the class rep, and the class rep can inform the classmates. Yeah. So just to pass messages, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah. And for the rest of you, if you want to communicate with me, you can email me at this email address p2694 at tarc.edu.ny. There in our chat. That's my email address. But once I've created the WhatsApp group for the class reps, Xiaowei will have my phone number. If you have anything urgent or important, you still want to contact me through WhatsApp, you can get the number from Xiaowei once I've added her into the class reps group. Yeah. So Xiaowei, you can pass my number to any of your friends who need it for any urgent matters. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
All right. So let me just write down your phone number first. Yeah, 625446000. 1625446000. Okay, I got it. Now, one more thing I want to just remind you. I'm teaching another class before your class. That means I have another class 7 to 8 p.m. So if that class a bit delayed, then you have to wait for me. Yeah. Don't think that, oh, it's already 8 o'clock, but Mr. Vijay is not here. Yeah, whether we have class or not, don't worry about it. Yeah. If I cancel the class, I usually will let you know in advance, like few hours before our class. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. So just bear in mind, I have back-to-back classes, so therefore I cannot start exactly at 8 p.m. Yeah, because depend, like this class, the previous class before your class, right? There are one or two students who have problem. Yeah, they had problems. Then I had to help them, so a bit late. Yeah, so please understand that. And now let's look at what we have in our Google Classroom. One more thing before that. I know this is online, yeah, but all your other lessons already back to face to face, yeah. But I really hope you will treat this just like your face to face, where you are sitting in a room with your laptop and you're following my instructions and doing the work. I don't want anyone to be just joining by using your smartphone, and but at the same time you are somewhere else, like maybe having dinner, yeah, or you're sitting in a cafe, yeah. Uh, that is not the right way of joining this online class. Yeah, so I really need your cooperation on that. Okay, now let me share my screen. Okay, so this is our Google Classroom. So far, there's one welcome message. I think maybe I should edit this to include my email address as well, so that it's easier for you guys. Yeah. Okay, then there's another post here on practical courseware. This is where all the files required for our practical sessions or practical lessons are available in this Google Drive folder. Please click on it and it will bring you to my Google Drive page. Maybe Mr. Ong already shared the files, but I'm also making it available in case you didn't get it from there. Yeah. So there are two items here in my Google Drive that I'm sharing with you. One is a folder, which is companion files. Another one is a PDF file. Yeah. So you need to download both and save it into your laptop. To save it, you just click here and you can download. Yeah. Okay, please download now because we are going to start with the first lesson. Okay, once you download, make sure you unzip it and save it as a normal folder on your desktop. Yeah. Anyone having any issue? Oh, you haven't joined yet. Yan Kang. Okay, let me see if I can add you now. Yan Kang. But do I have your name? Yeah. If I have your name, definitely you have been added. KKK. Hey, your name is not in the attendance? Oh, I have. Hey, definitely I will have added you. Let me double check. They are 23 students. I have all 23 students. There? You are there? Are you sure it's not there? There you already added. Can you please check? Okay. Yeah. All right. It looks like one student. Okay. Now we have all 23 students. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So once you have downloaded, please make sure you unzip and save it as a normal folder. Like mine is like this. Normal folder like this, and then you will have another one which is the PDF file. Yeah. The folder companion files, you will have all the files that are required for every lesson. Like today's lesson, we'll be using two of the files from here. Next week's lesson, then you'll have other files that we'll be using. And every time you do your activity, you need to save your file. Yeah, so please make sure you download and you unzip it, save it as a normal folder. And then you also have a PDF file that's provided. That is basically this kind of file where you will see the lessons that we have for this subject from lesson 1 until lesson number 14. All the steps, what we need to do, you have it in this particular document. Yeah, mine is Word format, yours is PDF format that I've shared with you, but it's the same content. Yeah, and how it has been arranged here is that you will have what are the tasks for us to do, and finally you will have review exercise according to that lesson. Review exercise will be given to you as homework. You have to complete that and you have to submit in Google Classroom. Then if you look at lesson 2, also same format. You have all the tasks that we need to complete or the activities for you to try out. And after that, there's one exercise. This will be another lesson. Yeah. Okay. So that's how we will be using this document. You can open yours also, the one that provided in PDF format. Yeah. So without wasting any time, let's move directly to the first lesson. Okay, the first lesson is using conditional and custom format. Yeah. So there are 8 items for this lesson. Let's start by the first one, applying an auto format or table style to a cell range. This is where you're going to apply table format to the data that you have in Excel workbook. Yeah. In order to practice this, you need to use this file called table style. And where do you find it? Go to your companion files folder that you have downloaded, and you'll see the list of files. Scroll down and look for table style. This is table style file, Excel workbook. Double click and open it. And this is how it looks like. Okay. All ready with the file? Anyone couldn't find the file or not sure how to download? If any of you getting disconnected due to poor internet connection, please make sure you rejoin as soon as possible. Yeah. Okay, so looks like all of you are ready with this file. You are going to do something here and then you need to save your file. Yeah. Okay, so how can we apply a table format? And the table format that we are going to apply now is table style light 8. This is table style that you're going to apply. So to do that, select the cell range from A3 to E16. That means starting from month until this cell over here. So this is the range that you need to select. When you see the instructions like this, select cell A3 colon E16. That means that is the starting point and the end point. So that is the range that you are selecting. A3 to E16. And then to apply a table format, you'll see here under styles, format as table. Click on that. Format as table. There are three types of formatting that you can apply, or three categories. One is under the light category, next is medium category, and followed by dark category. Three different types. Yeah. Okay. And how do you identify which one that you need to use? From the name itself here, table style light 8. That means it's under light category. If let's say it's dark, then they will put here like table style dark 8. Then you know it's under dark category. Yeah. So here it's under light category. And how do I identify which one is style 8? Hover on it. That means just move your pointer on top and you see the name. This is table style light 1. If I go here, this is table style light 7. And this is table style light 8 that we need to use. So during your assessment, practical assessment, if let's say in the instruction is apply table style light 8, this is how you find it. Definitely you cannot remember all these names, yeah. So the only way for you to identify will be to hover on it. This is table style medium 9. Yeah. So you use table style light 8, this one. Click on it, and then you get this box appear to confirm where is the data for your table. Is it in this range? Yes. A3 to E16. Yes, correct. And my table has headers. Headers here is referring to the labels that you have here for every column. Month, vehicles on road, running over red light, accidents, percentage of accidents, right? So this is what we call as headers. So yes, we have that, therefore it is ticked. It will automatically detect. If it's not detected, then you have to enable the tick, but make sure you have these headings like this. Yeah. Then click OK. And now you notice that you already have a table format. Yeah, with borders, and then there's a filter feature enabled here. That's what we call as table format. Anyone couldn't follow? Okay, all managed to follow, I guess. Now save this. Just overwrite. Click on save over here, and you just save it on the same file. Okay, all can save. If you're using the zip folder, you cannot save. That's why I asked you to unzip first. Okay. All right. So after you have saved, you can close it. Yeah. Normally I don't save because I use the same file for other classes. Yeah. Okay. Now let's move to the second one, 1.2. Apply conditional format. Conditional formatting is a method that we use whenever you have any formatting, like for example, change of color. Yeah. But you want to change the color according to a criteria or condition. Like for instance, if let's say I have a list of marks, students' marks, yeah, 100 over students that I have, yeah, so I have the list of marks. And whoever managed to get more than 50 marks, I want to show that their marks in blue color. If they score below 50, I want to show that in red color. Then I can do that by using this conditional format. Yeah. Now there are 5 different type of conditional formatting. You have highlight cell rules, you have top bottom rules, data bars, color scales, and icon sets. Yeah, so we'll be looking into all this shortly. Let's start with the first one, highlight cell rules or top bottom rules. Yeah, so how we are going to do this? We'll use another Excel file, conditional formatting this time. So again, to get this file, you go to your companion files folder and you scroll up this time because it's under C, conditional formatting. And you'll find that file, conditional formatting here. Double click and open that. And this is the file, and it's showing the same data like the previous file that we used. However, the difference here is that there are 2 different worksheets. The file that we used earlier, there was only one worksheet, traffic. But this file, it has 2 worksheets. One is traffic and the other one is offices. This is offices worksheet. Yeah. So let's start with traffic first. The first thing that we're going to do is all related to, actually the first few instructions are all related to the traffic worksheets. Yeah. So we'll try to do it here first, then only we'll move to offices after that. Yeah. So on the traffic worksheets, first we are going to apply this rule where if any value that you have inside this cell range, B4 to B15, if the value is greater than 150,000, I want to apply light red fill. So how do I do that? First, you need to select the range. The range is B4 to B15. Select the cell range. B4 to B15. Then conditional formatting is over here. Click on it. These are all the different types of conditional formatting that we have. Go to highlight cell rules. And our rule is if the value that you have here is greater than 150,000, right? So you should use greater than. There are other categories like less than, between, that means a range, equal to, all that. Yeah. You only use it according to what is required. Yeah. So in our case, it's for greater than. Then you use greater than. Then you will get this box. On this box, you have value that's already being displayed automatically. And what this value is for, this is actually showing the average of the values that you have selected, the cell range that you have selected. What is the average of this? Is this. Yeah. But what we want is not this value, is greater than 150,000. comma 000. Be greater than 150,000. Comma, is it mandatory? No. You can even type it without the comma. Yeah. But the advantage of having the comma is that you can easily see the number that you have entered. What is the value? 150,000. If you don't have comma, then sometimes you'll be thinking, did I put the correct number of zeros? But here I can see more clearly. That's the difference. Yeah. So that is our rule, greater than 150,000. And what format that I want to apply? I want to apply light red field. Then you can find that over here. You click on this arrow. What are the available formatting? Yeah, available type of formats. So the one that we need is light red field. Click on that. Light red field. That's the format. And you just click OK. And you will see that wherever you have values that is greater than 150, those values are in red color. All this. The one that is below 150,000, there's no formatting on it. Yeah. Now, if I go to B11, since this is below 150,000, there is not in red color. How if I change this value? So now I change this value, I double click, and I change it to 155,615. Meaning now this value is greater than 150,000. Since it's greater than 150,000, it's supposed to be red color. So when I click elsewhere, can you see here that it's already changed to red color? Right? So that's how you can see the rule is there all the time. Now, if I change it back to 145,000, since this is less than 150,000, the color will disappear. Yeah, or in other words, the format will disappear. Okay, so that's how you apply conditional formatting. All right, so done with 1.2. Let's move to 1.3. Any questions? Okay, if no questions, let's continue with the next one. Next one is to edit the conditional formatting rule. For example, we already apply a rule, but I want to change the rule. Yeah, like in our case, the rule that we apply to this cell range B4 to B15, we use greater than 150,000. Now I want to change this rule to less than, and the value 150,000, I want to change it to 160,000. So I want to change the rule. To do that, again, you select the same cell range, B4 to B15, and then go to conditional formatting. And this time you choose manage rules. So whenever you want to modify your rule, just click on manage rules and you'll see the rule that you have applied earlier. To modify this, click on it, then it will be in blue color, and click on edit rule. Edit rule, yeah? And you'll see the rule over here. Currently we're using greater than, but now the instruction says that change it to less than. So click here and you can see less than. Less than. So that's one. Number two, they said this value 150,000, change it to 160,000. Just change it to 160,000. After that, click OK. And click OK again. And now you see the color has changed. Earlier it was on different cells, but now it's like all on this side. Because our rule is that if the value is less than 160,000, all these values are less than 160,000. Therefore, they are in red color. All these are greater than 160,000. So there's no formatting on it. Yeah. Okay. Next one. changing a conditional formatting where you can add a second conditional formatting. On the same cell range B4 to B15, we're going to apply another rule on top of the existing one. And the new rule that, or the second rule that you want to apply is greater than 165,000. The format is green field with dark green text. So now I'm applying second rule. The first one is still there. Yeah? On top of that, I'm applying second rule. So select the cell range again. And then go to conditional formatting. Highlight cell rules. And our rule is greater than 165,000. So greater than is the rule. Change this to 165,000. And the value here, change it to 165,000. And the formatting here, you have to choose green field with dark green text. This is the one that you're supposed to select. So click on that and click OK. You will see now any value that is more than 165,000, they are now in green color. So now currently we have two rules on the same cell range. All right, so done with this one. Let's move on to the next one. Next one is to apply top bottom rules. Yeah, top bottom rules. That means I'm going to apply another conditional formatting on the same cell range. Yeah, and the requirement here is that we have to make top 5 values, the top 5 values or the top 5 numbers to be in bold style. Yeah. So how do you do that? Select the cell range again because it's within the same cell range. Yeah? Normally, we can apply maximum 3 cell, 3 rules. Yeah, 3 conditional formatting rules that we can apply in one cell range. So we already have 2. That means we can add another one more. Yeah. And the conditional rules, formatting rule that we're going to apply this time will be within the cell range B4 to B15 is this one, top bottom rules. Top bottom rules, you see you have top 10 items, top 10%, bottom 10 items, bottom 10%, above average, below average, all that. So there are different types of top bottom rules. But what we want is top 5 items. Okay, this one are just labels. Although they stated here 10, you can still use 5 or even 3. No problem. Yeah. So how do you do that? Choose top 10 items first, and you can change the number here. If you want it to be top 3, then you can choose top 3. If you want top 5, then you choose 5. So you just highlight this number and just type as 5. Change it to 5. Yeah, or you can delete and then you can type as 5. That's all. Yeah. And what is the formatting that we want to do here? The formatting is just to make the text as bold. Yeah, that is the format that required. But when I click here, I don't have bold. So if there's any formatting that you want to apply but it's not readily available, then you can create a new one by using custom format. So custom format is used when there's no formatting that listed here that you want to use, but you want to create a new one, a different one. Then you can go to custom format. So click on custom format. And these format cells will appear. Under the font category, you can see bold. So they're just asking us to change it to bold. So click on bold. Color, leave it as it is. no worries. Yeah, if you want to change also can, but no need to change in this case because our requirement just stated that change it to bold. So bold is here, and click OK, and click OK again. And can you see now the values that you have here, the top 5 values, they're actually in bold. Yeah, you know the bold that we use here, same concept. Yeah, but if you click here, then you won't be able to see that bold. Yeah, but it's already in bold now. Yeah, so that's how you apply this particular conditional formatting. Yeah, top bottom rules, and then you can custom format, create a new format. Okay, so done already, and we are going to move to 1.6 now. Any questions? uh are we recording this? Sorry, I was rushing just now and I forgot whether I click on recording or not. Okay, I think I didn't click. Now I start recording now. Just remind me next time if let's say I forgot to click on recording. Yeah. Okay, now I'm recording. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the next one is to use data bars. Yeah. For the data bars, it's quite easy. You can have like a band like this kind of band to appear on your cells. Yeah. So in our case, what we are going to do now is on the same worksheet traffic, we are going to do on cell C4 to C15, where we are going to apply solid fill rate data bar. So how do we do that? So C4 to C15 is this. Select the cell range, C4 to C15, and then you go to conditional formatting, and you can see the next one. Just now we use highlight cell rules, then we use top bottom rules, and now we are using data bars. So if you see here on data bar, you have two different categories. One is gradient fill and the other one is solid fill. So in the instruction, they will specify whether you need to apply gradient fill or solid fill. Like in our instruction, it stated that it has to be solid fill. So therefore, under data bar, you have to go to solid fill category, and they ask us to use rate data bar. Again, hover on it. Whenever you hover, you will be able to identify the correct one that you need to apply. Yeah, don't make assumptions. Yeah. Okay, so click on that, and this will appear something like this. Yeah. Then you may ask, what is the point of doing this? With this one, right? Let's say now in these examples of data that we have here, if someone asks me which one is the highest uh, case that we have for running over red light, then I can easily say that this one. Yeah, this one. Because this red band that you have here, this is the longest one. Yeah. Then I can say the value is 5,990. Then if I want to know which one is the lowest case, in which month, yeah, it's here. In June was the lowest month because I can see the band here is the shortest. And what is the value? 1,090. So for to enable you to easily identify the data, yeah, then it's easy. Okay. All right. So done here for data bar, yeah? And just to practice a bit more on the other uh, conditional formatting, let's try to apply on cell D4 to D15 gradient fill orange data bar. So D4 to D15 is here. Select the cell range, D4 to D15, and then go to conditional formatting, data bars, gradient orange is this, orange data bar. Click on that and you'll get something like this. Yeah. Okay, next one. For this cell range, E4 to E15, you need to apply icon sets, and the icon sets will be 3 flags indicators. That is actually referring to this. This is an example of 3 flag indicator. So how can we get this kind of flag? Select E4 to E15, E4 to E15, and then go to conditional formatting, and you see icon sets. On the icon sets, you can see there are different categories: directional, shapes, indicators, and ratings. What we need to apply is indicators. Indicators, to identify which one is 3 flags, you hover on it, then you can see 3 flags. Yeah, and then you click on it, and it will automatically show flags. And the value that's being shown over here, if you want to understand this, you just go to conditional formatting and you click on manage rules. If you click on manage rules, you will see that you have the rule that you have applied, which is icon set, 3 flags. Click on it and you go to edit rule. When you click on edit rule, you can see why some are green, why some are red, and why some are yellow. This is the definition of it. Green means when the value is starting from 67 onward in terms of percentage, then it will be in green color. Anything that is greater than 67 and more, yeah, percentage, yeah, then it will be in green color. Anything between 33 to 60, below 67, it will be in yellow color. And any values here that is less than 33% is in red color. So this is how you can identify that. If you want to switch, let's say green, you want to bring it down. That means if when less than 33, then you want it to be in green color. Red, you want to bring it up. When the value is 67 onward, you want it to be in red color. Then you can just click on reverse icon. See, now currently green is for 67 and above, right? I want to bring red here for 67 and above. Then reverse icon order. And now you see red here. Yeah, green is now for less than 33. Yeah, if I click again, then it will reverse back. Yeah, the one just to show you that you have this kind of options here. Clear? And you can just close it. Yeah, no need to apply. No need to change anything here. Okay, so this part is done. Next one, to delete a conditional formatting. That's mean to clear your conditional formatting. Yeah, let's say I apply this rule over here where it's showing in orange data bar, but now I want to clear this rule. I don't want it anymore, right? So how do you do that? So for D4 to D15, yeah, so you need to clear the formatting. So D4 to D15 is this. Select the cell range. In this cell range, go to conditional formatting, and you will see manage rules. Clear rules, because we are doing clear rules. Yeah, conditional formatting, clear rules. There are 2 options that are available here. One is clear rules from selected cells, meaning only the one that I've selected. Yeah, don't disturb other rules that we have on this worksheet. Second one is to clear rules from entire worksheet. Meaning, although I have selected only this, but even the one that I've applied on column B, column C, column E, I still want to clear all of them. Yeah, any rules that I've applied, I want to clear all the rules. Then I can choose the second option. Yeah. So now in our case, I just want to clear on column D only. Only the part where I've selected. Therefore, you choose the first one. Clear rules from selected cells. Clear rules from selected cells. And you can see now it disappears. Yeah, this is how you can clear the rules. Okay. Done. And now let's practice a bit on this. This one, the additional one here, is for you to delete the rule that you have applied. Yeah, just now we clear, but now I want to delete when I have more than one rule applied within a cell range. I want to delete one of it. Okay, if you remember just now, we applied 3 rules on this cell range. 3 rules. The first one was less than, second one was greater than, and third one was top 5. So there are 3 rules that I have applied here. If you want to check, you select the cell range first, go to conditional formatting, and you just click on manage rules. And you can see the 3 rules that you have applied within the cell range. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to remove one of the rules that I've applied in this cell range. In this example, I want to delete, I want to remove, or I want to delete top 5 rules. The rest, the other 2, I want to leave it as it is. So click on top 5. Once you have clicked, then it will be in yellow, blue color, and you can see delete rule. Click on that. And now click on OK, and you see that the rule has been changed. You don't see that top 5 rules anymore, because the top 5 rules, it was highlight, it will bold the text in red color. Now you don't have that anymore. Yeah, that's how you can delete a rule that you have. Yeah. Okay, now let's look at the last one. Any questions before that? No, yeah, I hope you can follow. And this is the last one. After that, I will give you homework for you to try later. Yeah. Okay, so next one is to create a custom number format. Yeah, to create a custom number format, let's try to understand a bit about this custom number. A custom number is where you set a format, like for example, when you see a format like hash.00, what does it mean? Meaning, there must be 2 decimal points whenever a value is entered into the cell. For instance, let's say I key in 9.2, but I set my cell format as this. So despite me keying as 9.2, it will still show as 9.20 because my format is you must have 2 decimal points. So it will show as 9.20, although you entered 9.2 only. Okay, that is one type of format. Yeah. The other one is hash.hash. What does it mean? Meaning, this is, if let's say you enter, for example, you enter 3.40, but 0 has no meaning here. Yeah, whether it's 3.40 or 3.4, no difference, right? So what will happen if you're using this format is when you enter 3.40, it will only show as 3.4. Yeah, that's what we call as format using hash sign. Yeah, hash is the placeholder. Yeah, or you can even look at it this way. This is to make sure that it's compulsory to have two decimal points. This one is optional, depending on the value. It can be one decimal point, it can be two decimal point, depending on the value. If I put here, let's say 3.45, then it will show as 3.45. Just that if it is zero, then it will just show as 3.4 only. Yeah, so that is the difference. And then you also have a custom format, yeah, which can have a maximum of 4 sections. Yeah, and you can have like following order: positive numbers, negative numbers, zero values, and text values. And where you can find all this, you can find it under format cells, and all this can be seen. So let's see where is it available. See, under number category, you see format number. Click on that. Number, format number. And then you just go to custom, and you can see all the different format that available. Okay, these are all the different formats that you can use. Yeah. Okay, then just cancel this. Yeah. Okay, now let's look at what we need to apply, yeah, for formatting purpose. Yeah, custom number format. Now, to do this, you need to go to Officers worksheet. Officers worksheet is the second worksheet that you have within this workbook. This one. So make sure you click on this. And then what we need to do here is, if on cell A4 to A9, that means this one. Yeah, A4 to A9. Before the number, I want to add this text SN dash. Yeah. For example, now we don't have that. I want to have SN dash 1100. Yeah. Okay. So you may be thinking, now since there are only 6 numbers here, I can just key in SN dash 1198. I can just key in that one by one, right? Again, put it in the context of, let's say, you're working in the future. Yeah. And your company giving you data of thousands employees. And they said, add SN dash for all the employees that we have here for the staff number. Are you going to still do that by typing? Definitely you can't do that, right? So what is the shortcut to be more efficient? Yeah, so let me undo that first. That is by using custom format, right? So to do that, the instructions are here. Yeah, so you just need to make sure you add this into your format. Yeah, SN dash. Yeah, and you must have double quotes as well. So now select the cell range. Select the cell range. After that, you go to formatting. Okay, formatting, just now I show you from here, right? Another way where you can find formatting is under format here. Here. Format. And you can see format cells. Make sure you have highlighted this first. Go to format and you can see format cells. Click on that. And it's actually bringing you to the same place, no difference. Yeah. But from number, you change it to custom. Yeah, from number, you change it to custom. That's what is, we have here. Yeah. Okay. So custom, and go and click before the zero. Don't delete the zero. Yeah. Just the zero, leave it there, but you just click before the zero, and you can start typing SN there. Yeah. SN dash. Yeah. And this is text. Therefore, you need to have any text that you key in must be within quotes. That means double quotation.